Today we're going to be doing the herringbone stitch. So we have 2 parallel pencil lines that I've drawn out there. I'm going to bring my needle up on the bottom line, and then I'm going to do a diagonal. I'm going to take my needle down, and I'm also going to bring my needle up, so it's a very small back stitch. Once we've done that, we head over to the right hand side, and then I'm just going to drop my thread down, and then I'm going to just take my needle. Once again, I'm going to do a back stitch, but I'm just keeping my working thread, this one at the top here, above, so it doesn't get messed up with this stitch that I'm doing here. So once again, I'm going to take a diagonal over to the top here, this line, and then I'm going to bring my needle back 1 stitch, so a back stitch, and I've got my felt fabric nice and taut in my embroidery hoop. And then once again, I'm going to go over to the right hand side, so I'm crossing over that thread there, and then I'm doing a back stitch, bringing up my needle, pulling that along. So this embroidery stitch gets its name from resembling the bones of a fish, particularly the herring fish. So the stitches, as you can see, start to produce a crisscross effect with these diagonal lines. This stitch is often used as a border or a filling stitch, and we're just working back and forth over these parallel lines. Little stitch, so the needle's alternating from one side to the other and producing a diagonal over there. Little stitch, back over here. And then I'm just going to finish off by taking my thread down through the other side, and I'll tie a knot on the back.